Good morning. How's everybody? I'm going to try something. And I'm also live on Instagram because we can do such things, which is pretty cool. We can't actually hang out, but we can be live on YouTube and Instagram at the same time. So good morning. I'm so glad you're here, whoever's here. If you want to share that you're here, you can always do that. I'm just trying to find the right angle for this Instagram thing. You can share that in the chat. It's a full moon. Paulina, good morning. Nice to share space with you. Well, we'll see if this works. Emma, good morning. Good. So it's our morning crew. So join me on this full moon morning. I've got some mate. I was up far too late bringing you a newsletter, a love letter, and yeah, just need a little bit of caffeine this morning. And I've got maybe my favorite, whatever, they're all my favorite, bergamot. Do you know this one? It's oil self-acceptance, which is something that is needed right now in my life. And it smells wonderful. And it's a citrus, so it's uplifting and elevating. And I am going to do one thing, which is go close the door because I hear some background noise. Okay. The irony that here I am, giving myself a little morning practice. And in order to do that, it requires a certain 5-year-old to be on a little computer. But so it goes. So if you have an oil or something that smells nice, even your tea or your coffee, maybe you just bring that towards your nose and take some deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out anything you're carrying over from the previous day. Breathe out anything you're carrying from this last phase of the moon, last quarter of the moon. And on this last exhale, let's just release anything that we've been holding, any even ancestral baggage, anything that's not yours, and you just know it. You can just right now set it aside, set it down. Bring your palms into your heart space. Take a moment to scan your body. You can begin at your feet, just feeling them root into the earth. And then just scanning, becoming aware of what is here within, moving all the way up through your base, through your torso. Noticing the quality of sensation all the way up the spine, the front body. Observing the quality of your breath and where you feel the breath. And then coming further still, all the way up to the top of your head. And here, noticing the quality of your mind, your thoughts. And in this way, we begin as ever, just aware what is here. You might also notice what is around you in your space, sounds, smells. Maybe you can even just tune into the the vibration, the frequency, the feeling between yourself and anyone you're sharing space with now. And we could even take a moment and just presence the quality of energy outside our homes and in this very moment. And perhaps one thing that's becoming more apparent, one of the silver linings of our experience is the felt recognition that we are in fact connected far beyond, much deeper than our physical contact, that we share space and time just as we're doing right now. And so as we enter into this new moon phase, this is typically a time of abundance, of fullness, communication. It's a wonderful time to be together, to gather, to connect, to be outward, like the moon is right now in her fullness. And so you might just tune in with maybe how you might incorporate that, whether it's simply into this practice, how you begin your day, or into this next phase. In what ways might you step into the call of abundance, of fullness, of community? How might you be outward and enjoy the support of shining? And take one more full breath in all the way to your base. Exhale out your mouth. Let's just bring some sound into this morning. Last week we chanted the Gayatri mantra. Let's do that again and just keep working with it, at least today. Taking a full breath in. Om Bhurбhuvah Svaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurбhuvah Svaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurбhuvah Svaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bowing in, release your hands down towards your legs, and if it feels good to change the position of your legs, go ahead and go for it. And let's just start with a few really easy circles. Yeah, just finding a rhythm, moving around the sits bones, the tailbone, and the pubic bone. So finding this little diamond shape, and then just enjoying how it feels. Go the other way. And you can start to connect with your breath, with the pattern of breath that serves the movement. And find your way back into your center, and then see if you can really feel what feels like center between those 4 points. So where you're really connected into the base of the pelvic floor, and then take that all the way up to the crown of the head and just let your arms float up. And see if you can keep your arms extended, but really let the shoulders drop down. So you can find a really nice big wide V, just lengthening through the sides of the body. And then on your exhale breath, we'll twist to the left. Just bring the hand to your knee, other hand behind you, looking back. And let the inhale breath guide you back into the center. Finding space. And on your exhale, you can twist. And coming back one more time. And this time, let's take the arms up and interlace the fingers and just press up. Ooh, if you have a little creak, enjoy that creak through your palms. You can kind of shift a little bit side to side. And just in this way, just waking up. Now, what needs awakening right now? What is still a little bit stuck in the darkness of the new moon and is needing a little light to be shown inside? Go ahead, release your hands down, pull your knees in, give yourself a little squeeze, a little rub to your joints if you like. And then let's find our way into all fours. Yeah. So if you've got your cushion or whatever, go ahead and just come find all fours. Bring your hands down, lengthen through your toes. And here, just a few little cat-cows with breath. Maybe tuck the toes. Next time you inhale, just pause here and make a few sweet little circles for your hips. And then going the other direction. And come to sit back on your heels. Keep your toes tucked. Let the shoulders roll a few times. And just start to feel a really nice connection of your outer hips, of your thighs. Take your fingers interlace, bring the other index finger in front and just extend one more time, nice and long. And you can start to bring a little bit of awareness to your navel. So following the exhale, really letting the belly just draw back, almost scooping a little bit, lifting up, releasing your jaw and your tongue. And on your next exhale, bring your hands down just how they are, fingers interlaced. Lengthen through your toes. And then we're just gonna warm it up a little bit. I'm feeling like I'm ready to get warm. So you can find the pattern that works for you. I like to inhale, round, and exhale, forward. We're gonna pick it up. Release your hands, take your knees wide, toes tucked. Just come back into a child's pose. You can lift up your elbows, come up onto your fingertips. Feel the armpits turn towards one another. Release the shoulders away from your ears. And then come all the way back up. And one more time, tuck your toes, come to sit back, little rolls for the shoulders. Just kind of notice how your body's starting to respond. Interlace your fingers the other way. Take your arms up. Find some support through the limbs of your arms. So feeling the legs squeeze in, feeling the arms squeeze in, feeling the belly. There's like this whole sense of really coming into your center. And then from there, bring the hands down. And then we're just gonna start to, this is just like moving fluid around, moving it all around. Toes can be tucked or long. I like to switch stuff up, you know? And go ahead with your breath. And then of course the like rock star hair is a really fun part of it. Yeah, go ahead, take your toes together, knees wide. And then this time, let's come and sit up and then just walk your hands back. You can turn, oh, I think I might have gone out of picture. You can turn your fingers back behind you so you can be up on your fingertips, or you can bring your hands down, squeeze the elbows together, find length through the sides of your body. If it feels good to let your head start to come back, let your head come back. Keep some support through your base. That does not feel so good to go all the way back today. And then come all the way back. Good. Adjust whatever costume you need to. And let's come into downward dog. Yeah. So find your downward facing dog. Tuck your toes and pedal it out. And this is the first time I've done this on Instagram. It's a little bit funny. So if you're just joining for the first time, just know like this is really about just kind of waking up. Yeah, this is like no big deal time. Yeah, totally not professional. Really personal. Join me if you'd like, coming in and out of plank and dog. Next time you come to your plank, just bring your knees down, lower yourself all the way to the earth, lengthen through toes, come up through cobra, and come back through dog. You can do this a few times with your own rhythm, just flying forward, folding, floating, knees down. And maybe one more time. Pause anywhere you need. And once you come into your dog, you can just take your right foot, step it maybe halfway forward. Bring your back foot down, just come up. You're like in a mini warrior one. It's a little bend through the knee. Really root through that back leg. Just kind of see how it is today. Just to be standing, moving a little bit in your body. You can float your arms up. And then as you come to still, just let the right hand drop down. Reach out over through your left arm. Ooh, really nice length through that outside. And come back up over through the opposite side. And come back up. You can bring your hands behind your head. Elbows can point forward. Just lengthen through your front leg. And here, I'm just keeping a nice long back of the neck, sort of floating the head up into my hands, trying to keep some support through the navel. And then you can fold it forward. If you have something for your hands to support your hands, if they don't come down to the ground, just grab that, let your head release. And then you can walk your fingers forward, take a little bend in your knee, and just extend that back leg up. And then exhale, pull it in. Here I'm up on my fingertips. And then you can pull it all the way in. And here, just let your knee come to the outside of your right foot. And you can come to sit down just for a little twist. Wrap your elbow around your knee or take it with your hand, whatever works for you. If you have some furniture like I do and you can grab onto it, that can be really nice as well. And maybe look over your opposite shoulder. Just get a little length through the side of the neck. And come back to the center. If you'd like, join me. It's funny because I was with some gals the other day who were helping me test the Zoom. They were saying like, oh yeah, the nice thing about YouTube or whatever is we can do whatever we want. And you don't know what we're doing. That's true. I have no idea what you're doing on your end. Right knee is on top of left knee, and I'm sitting up on my cushion just to give some support for my hips. So hips might need to come up high. And then maybe let's take the left elbow up first. Just bring your hand on top. And you can press your elbow up into the center of your palm. And then if it works for you, reach your hand back and grab your fingers. If not, if you've got a scarf or a blanket or something to help facilitate that and you want to, go for it. And then again, there's a lot of this energy moving forward. I'm kind of exaggerating it right now, but you can find that support through the navel and then scoop a bit the belly and start to fold forward. And just release your face here. Press with the outer edge of your feet. If your head can release, maybe your chin can rest on your knee, maybe not. Come all the way back up. Just release your hands. Take your cushion out and then walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, and then you have your legs crossed. I really like this here. It feels so nice to find the point of connection for the legs and then to bring it forward a couple times, just like we did with the legs regular. Maybe one more time here. And then you can lift your left hand and roll to the outer edge of your front foot. So it's your right foot, the sole of your left foot. Just find some sort of play with the side arm balance. And come back. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Just come to a little forward fold here. So your legs are still crossed, yeah? We're still crossing the legs. And I might even take my hands back behind, fingers interlaced. I'm trying to release the head, the neck. The hands come to the hips and just come all the way up. And just uncross your legs. Shake it out. And then let's just fold forward back to Uttanasana. However that works for you. Back to a forward fold. And from your forward fold, I think we're going to have our left foot in the back and the right foot forward. Is that right? No, I think it's the other way. I think it's, yeah, that feels right. I don't know. You check it out for yourself. Good. So it's kind of a short warrior one. Just float the arms up. Let your left arm drop down. Let your right arm move over to the side. Let's find that nice release through the right side. And through the left side. Keeping the legs steady. Notice where you're holding any tension still. And come back. Just bring your hands interlaced behind your head. Float the back of your head up into the palm of your hands. I'm feeling my feet here really spreading wide, giving me a super nice base. And then feeling that come all the way up through the center of my legs into the pelvis. From the pelvic floor, it's just like distributing along the trunk of the spine to the crown of the head. Hands can float down, fold in. Walk the fingertips forward, look forward. Just a few little plays with this standing split. And then last time, your right knee will come down, left knee will come on top. Now we managed on the opposite side. Good. Just finding your twist here, and take the time to really find that your sits bones feel even. For some, a blanket or a cushion is helpful to sit up. I just find like in the morning, it's really, especially, early. This is now early morning for me. It's really the time to just see what's here, to support myself with really what is called for on this day. And as I said, I stayed up late. And so I need a little bit of, just a little flow. Okay. Come back to the center and some release. Find that cow face pose. And if this is not working for you to have both legs like this, you can always take that bottom leg and just extend it out. Yeah. Find your right elbow. And then maybe find the bind or not. Yeah. The bind or not. Your choice. Maybe folding forward, but as we fold forward, we still keep a really solid connection to the seat. We can take our time. Go ahead and come back up when you're ready. Just release your arms. And people are waking up around here. Walk your hands forward, find the cross of your legs. Find the roots of your hands and just pump it out a few times. Find that side balance. Play in whatever way feels right for you. And then walk your hands back. Take your fold here. The knees can have a little bend. They're pressing against one another. So again, we're just finding that center line. You can take your hands interlace or hook the thumbs. Notice here what part of your foot is really supporting you, what's really making contact. Can you even out the weight in your feet? And can you release your jaw and your head? And then release your hands to your hips and come all the way up. Good. And just go ahead and uncross it. Nice. Just come to stand for a sec. In Tadasana. And just feel what's here on your feet. Feel the support through the legs. Just let your hands rest. You can close your eyes for a moment. Oh, I think I'm like out of the picture. There we go. And once again, just tune in. Quality of awareness of sensation. You can start at the base, move all the way up. And just tune into that fullness, the full moon energy within you. What part of you right now is shining? And what would you like to turn that light towards? What are you being called to turn your light towards? As that becomes clear, bring your palms together. And just take a moment here to perhaps set your intention for the rest of your day. It could also be for the rest of this phase of the moon, the full moon phase. Nice. Take a moment just to presence the quality of energy in your space, how that shifted through a little bit of movement, a little bit of breath. And then send out whatever shininess, whatever light you're called to right now out into the world. I mean, can you imagine each of us here right now, however many we are, no idea, it doesn't matter. But each of us right now, just doing this, just this, connecting with our light and shining it out. Do you feel a little bit that light coming? I do. Thank you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And just have a little shake. You know how dogs shake to release and shift energy? Well, we do that too. I do that too. I want to thank you so much for joining. And it's a little bit past 8, so I'm going to officially, say goodbye for whoever wants to. Oh, look, Mitch is here. How fun. And Federica, or you are here. That's so cool. And you go. So if you want to hang a little bit longer, do. Otherwise, if you have stuff to do, go and do it. We're going to start, for those of you that didn't get the newsletter, we will start with our, Adrian, hi. Now we get to have that hug. Yeah, but.
It's all running.
All right, so go plug it in.
I don't know the charger. It's in there, so can you help me?
Maybe we're going to end it now. We got people coming through. We're starting our classes on Zoom. So if you want to join for the classes, for the longer ones, you'll want to get our, hey Helen, you'll want to get our newsletter or go to our website and look at online classes, and you'll find a way to sign up. And we are just asking for donations. So if you feel called, if you've been enjoying these practices and you want to help support Mytree and help us keep our doors open so we can actually be together when we are when we're back and able to do that, we'd really appreciate it. And we've made it, I hope, really easy for you. Okay, so big hug. I'll save the poem for next time. So I'll do another Rise and Shine on Thursday. And if you want to practice, do a really nice full hatha practice with Amy today at 5 o'clock. You can do it on Zoom. And you'll just check out our website, mytreeyoga.com. And thanks so much for joining. It's really sweet to connect with you all. Have a great day. Hey, buddy. I'm done. It's okay. It's okay if you come sitting here.
If you would just like wait now, I just asked you, just wait until